Ready to get your game on? Here comes Rosa to introduce a new set of videos about people who live for the thrill of competition.
Hi, I'm Rosa. Did I break the record? Not even close? Wow, I thought I was a pretty awesome jump roper. Until I saw the video you're about to watch. It's about people who have taken the simple game of jump rope to the next level, the competitive level. When does a game turn into a full-on sport? Let's jump in and see.
Jump.
If you think of jump rope as just a simple schoolyard game, think again. Competitive jump rope is a serious sport with worldwide competitions as fast, fierce, and focused as anything in the Olympics, which is where it hopes to be someday. But for now, thousands of kids compete in a league of their own to become local, national, and global champions, judged for speed, style, and teamwork. In the US alone, there are hundreds of competitive jump rope teams. From the Ropin' Rockets of Ohio, to the Summerwind Skippers of Idaho, to the Razzmatazz of Texas. More American kids are jumping into the sport every year, and everyone has a different reason.
If I wasn't jumping rope, I would be one of the thugs on the streets.
In jump rope, I can become the best by thinking of new things and being able to do stuff that no one else has ever done before.
It consumes my whole entire life. It revolves around it. I could not imagine what it'd be like without it.
And everyone has a different bag of tricks that can include everything from backflips to leapfrogs, high kicks to low splits, breakdance to tap steps, cartwheels to something that doesn't have a name yet. But all would agree with 12-year-old Tori Boggs, a girl who can jump 367 times in 1 minute.
Every day you have to try your hardest. If you can just give it everything you have and do your best, I think that is really what success is.
But it's a lot more than a hop, skip, and a jump to that success. There are plenty of trip-ups and slip-ups. Not to mention sprains, strains, and other pains.
My stomach hurts. I need to throw up.
To be a national champion, you have to hurt for it.
And if you practice, 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 you might just grab that gold. Or not. Tears or cheers, it's really all about love of the sport. And when the competition's done and the medals are won, what do these jump rope crazed kids do? Spend time teaching each other their best moves and coolest tricks. And that's enough to keep everyone jumping.
Baseball is sometimes called America's favorite pastime, but the United States is not the only place where baseball is king. In the Dominican Republic, baseball is more than just a sport. It can be a ticket to a whole new life. In this video, you'll meet a Dominican teenager who bet his whole future on making it to the major leagues. Do you think a career in professional sports is a realistic dream? Check out Alex's story and see what you think.
Big League Dreams.
In the Dominican Republic, baseball is more than a pastime. It's a passion. This small island nation in the Caribbean has sent more players to Major League Baseball than any other country outside the US. Dominican superstars like David Ortiz and Manny Ramirez have inspired hundreds of Dominican kids like Alex Sosa, a 17-year-old pitcher with a blazing fastball and a burning desire to make it to the major leagues. The Sosa family lives in a poor neighborhood, in a tiny one-room house. Alex knows that a major league contract, and the major bucks that go with it, could change their lives forever. So he spends all his free time practicing and training.
But some of my friends say, "You're crazy, you work too much." But one day, I'll be able to enjoy it when all my hard work pays off.
Alex gets his first big break when a baseball agent comes to town and asks him to try out for scouts from the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alex throws smoking hot pitches, clocking at over 90 miles an hour, and the team offers him a contract right off the bat. But Alex's dad wants to play hardball and hold out for a better offer from another team. Will this game plan pay off? Next up, a tryout for the San Diego Padres, but Alex's nerves get the best of him. He loses control of the ball, and he's out. The same thing happens when the Colorado Rockies come to scout. A few months later, Alex turns 18, a time to celebrate for most kids. But in baseball years, it means your time is running out. The scouts are looking for younger players, and it could be all over for Alex.
I was expecting to be signed before I turned 18. As of now, I've got nothing.
The Florida Marlins are Alex's last chance for a tryout and a major league deal. Everything is riding on a few pitches. Alex impresses the scouts, who make him an offer even Dad can't refuse, a major league contract with a $250,000 bonus just for signing. There's a bonus for his family, too. Alex is able to buy his dad a car and pay for an extension on their house. With any luck, these will be the first of many major league accomplishments.
I was super excited when I got my first car, so I went all out. Air freshener, oh, and of course, custom plates. In your next video, you'll meet Annabeth Barnes, a girl who developed a passion for driving when she was only 7 years old. Okay, it wasn't a car, it was a go-kart, but those wheels put her on the fast track to professional racing. Annabeth had to sacrifice a lot of weekends to pursue her passion. Do you think it was worth it? Well, let's see.
On the fast track.
Annabeth Barnes is just your average 6th grader. Going to school, hanging out with friends, and singing in the Glee Club. Until she gets behind the wheel of a go-kart and leaves her average life and most of her competition in the dust.
Annabeth Barnes sneaks between those two cars.
This North Carolina middle schooler is one of the top kart racers in the country, careening up to 80 miles an hour in this popular speedway sport. Many professional NASCAR drivers got their start in a kart, and Annabeth is determined to stay on the fast track.
Drivers, start your engines.
All my friends are like saying, well, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I want to be a race car driver. Ever since I was like just a little 5-year-old, I said, Daddy, I want to be the first woman to win the Daytona 500. So that's kind of my goal.
Annabeth's love of racing is more than just a need for speed.
When you're 11 and 12, basically your whole life is filled with people telling you what to do. But when you're racing, you make your own decision. You're totally independent.
And that means making split-second decisions about your driving strategy.
The shortest way around the track is just hugging the inside. But if you try to stay on the inside at top speed, you're gonna spin out.
Like this.
But if you go too wide through the turns, you're gonna leave an opening for people to pass you.
Like this.
So you have to find the right line and hit your marks for all 20 laps. You gotta trust your guts and instinct.
And hope that your guts don't spill out.
You're just sweating and your heart's just beating really, really fast. And I just feel like I'm gonna throw up. But it's so great.
By the end of her first year of national competition, Annabeth zoomed ahead to rank 5th in her age class in the World Karting Association. She also turned 12, the age when most racers trade in their 12-horsepower go-karts for 500-horsepower stock cars. Is Annabeth ready for the big wheels? You bet she is.
Video games are fun. And did you know they can actually help you develop coordination, think quickly, and learn problem-solving skills? Unfortunately, they cannot help you finish your homework, and they can't help you earn money. Unless you live in South Korea, where video gamers can turn pro and be mega superstars. You don't believe me? Watch our video and ask yourself, should playing video games bring fame and fortune?
Super Gamers.
Can you imagine having a job that pays you hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to play video games? In the Asian country of South Korea, video gaming is not only a national obsession, it's a professional sport more popular than basketball, baseball, and soccer combined. The top gamers are superstars who play on teams sponsored by big corporations. Their matches are televised on 3 24-hour networks and watched by millions of fans, and they make big bucks.
I make more money than most other gamers. I make a lot of money.
At 23, Kang Min was one of South Korea's top gamers and one of the biggest celebrities in the country. He turned pro when he was 16 as an expert player of a science fiction war game called StarCraft. The object of the game is to destroy your opponent's bases and fighting forces. It's all about strategy and speed, and Kang Min is one of the fastest players ever. His lightning fingers can make over 500 different moves per minute. He practices more than 14 hours a day. In a good year, Kang Min can make $250,000 playing StarCraft. You're a star, you're a star, you're a very big star now. Top gamers also get lots of TV ads and magazine covers, making them even more popular with their fan clubs, which have thousands of members who swoon over their favorite players.
Very handsome and very cute and so beautiful.
Away from the cameras, it's a little less glamorous. Corporate sponsors often send their teams away to special training camps, so pro gamers spend long hours away from their homes and families. They play over 100 matches a year with no time off, and there's lots of pressure. Each big match is a major sporting event, attracting thousands of screaming fans. Backstage, the gamers get the rock star treatment, but after the curtain falls, they get down to business, going head-to-head with their opponents. TV commentators are broadcasting live. The audience is hanging on every move they make, and thousands of dollars are at stake. Kang Min knows he can't stay on top forever. Most pro gamers lose their edge by their mid-20s. But soon, another cyberstar will be on the rise.
I think my job is the best job, because more than anything else, I get to do what I like.
It's game over for Game On, but you came out a winner. You won a new topic. Good job.